Well, guys, let's go ahead and move on to this final topic of the day. Something that I'm really happy about because I honestly believe with this merger that we may actually get a Snyderverse. And I have the report right here from Deadline after the idiotic, moronic decision from Warner Media to release all of their films day and date
Brilliant.
on HBO Max and theaters. The
Best
company
decision
fell
of the
apart.
year.
The company fell apart. It threw me off. Company fell apart. AT&T got rid of them. Warner Media and Warner Media and Discovery are combining, and they finally have a name: Warner Brothers Discovery.
Brilliant.
Oh, that was wow. That was
Never
so
saw that
far
one
up.
coming.
You know?
One day said the same
Come
thing.
on.
Warner Brothers Discovery said
They should have
as
called
the name
themselves
of
Discovery
merged company.
Brothers.
Yeah. It should have been like it should have been like Discover
just been something
Warner
brand
Brothers
new.
or something, like I don't know, but there it is, guys. Warner Bros. Discovery, the stuff that dreams are made of. They kind of they kind of rushed that, but that's okay. Discovery today announced the new name of their proposed standalone global entertainment company that will emerge from the combination of Warner Media and Discovery assets, Warner Brothers Discovery. The Warner Brothers Discovery name will honor, celebrate, and elevate the world's most storied creative studio in the world with the high quality global non-fiction storytelling heritage of Discovery, the company said. David Zaslav, CEO of Discovery and future chief executive of the proposed Warner Brothers Discovery combined company, unveiled the new name to Warner Media employees from the Warner Brothers studio lot in Burbank, California. And again, guys, if you're watching this via live or the replay, there's a link down to this in the description box. I want to note first that the name kind of sucks, but I'm happy about the merger. But what I like about that is like who is going to be running the show. And if you read along, it says that you have David Zaslav, who is the CEO of Discovery, and also Jason Kilar, who is the CEO of Warner Media. Jason Kilar was not part of the negotiations initially when this deal was being made, which is great because I think he's a moron. And so he may not have a position anymore when this deal closes next year. So that alone makes me very happy. Again, the name does suck, but I'm happy with the merger because I think there's going to be a lot of creative juices flowing, and we may actually get the Snyderverse, Zack Snyder's vision or whatever. And I can't wait to see what everybody feels about this. But Larry, I'm gonna come to you first. How you feeling about this, sir? How you feeling? Or the name at least, and
the name is lame. I mean, it is wholly uninspired. It is just wholly. It was just like it's like they got in a room, they couldn't make a decision. Let's just call Warner Brothers Discovery. Then fine, you can't do it. You call it your thing. I'll call it my thing. We'll put it together. It's just. I mean,
you can speak about the whole merger too, not just the name. So my fault.
The merger thing, I'm okay with the merger, but I hope they do. I hope they keep doing what they're doing right now, which is pushing stuff straight to streaming. I think it's brilliant. I think the whole day and date thing is something that's been coming for a long time. I think it's still coming down the pike. I know that you guys love the theater experience. I have loved the theater experience as well. Before the pandemic, I was an AMC A-list member. I had my 3 movies a week that I could go see. I love the theater at times, but I will not be in a theater anytime soon for the foreseeable future. And now they've already shortened these windows. I mean, some of these deals that they said they shortened the window for like down to 15 days. It's like some of them are 15 days, some of them are 30 days, and for like the blockbusters, they're at like 45 days. So somebody tells me, okay, well, you're gonna have to wait until, you're gonna have to wait 40, 30, or 45 days before you can see the next movie. I'll be like, oh, damn, that sucks. I guess I'll have to wait it out, or I'll get a bootleg. I'll go to the barbershop and get the bootleg. But I mean, the reality of it is that people who wanted to go to the movies have been going to the movies even during the pandemic. People who are not comfortable with it aren't going back. They're not going back anytime soon. And so I count you guys as like the hardcores, and most people are not like you. You know, Brandon, I saw on him posting on Instagram the other day in the theater with a face mask and no vaccine. So he is a hardcore moviegoer. Most people aren't doing that.
It was a press only screening. So just to let you know, nobody was there.
I'm gonna give you grief until you get that shot in your arm, man. I want to keep you around for some years.
But yeah, nobody was there, and we actually had security in there to make sure nobody put on the mask. It was about 20 people in the theater, and I you know, and I was on one side of the road, and there was other people all the way down there. I was not around anybody, so
that's good to know.
Just FYI, I'll take a video next time, so it give you peace of mind. You know?
I do think though that you know, I'm glad to see it, but I do think this whole idea of streaming is just it is a juggernaut that is not going to be stopped. You can possibly slow it down, but you're not stopping it. It is coming. It has been coming for a long time. It has speeded up with the pandemic. It's going to continue to keep coming. It maybe slow down a little bit since everybody's like, oh, I want to get out of the house, but eventually it's going to keep coming.
Right on. And before I come to you, Eman, Warner Brothers Discovery will aspire to be the most innovative and exciting and fun place to tell stories in the world. That is what the company will be about. We love the new company's name because it represents the combination of Warner Brothers' fabled 100-year legacy of creative, authentic storytelling and taking bold risks to bring the most amazing stories to life. With Discovery's global brand that has always stood brightly for integrity, innovation, and inspiration, he said. And that's David, the CEO. Eman, how you feeling about the name and how you feeling about the merger?
That was the wackest excuse for like the lamest name ever. That's like, man, we had a science project due and we just woke up and was like, hey, we just gonna do whatever in the back of the book and just do it like the day before. Like, get out of here, man. I don't care about this name. But what I am excited for is the fact that, like, you know, this just moved up Warner Brothers. I'm just gonna call them Warner Brothers. I don't care about all that Discovery stuff. It's gonna bring Warner Brothers up to like third place, in my opinion, right after Netflix and Disney Plus. You know, in terms of content, and I love it because I wasn't about to go pay for Discovery.
Wait. You don't think that Amazon with the acquisition of MGM is gonna be there?
No.
What?
No. I mean, okay. I'm not saying are you rushing for MGM content?
All the Bonds, I am.
Stuff. They have classic
stuff. The Lord of the Rings trilogies,
whatever. They'll be all right. They'll be all right.
Those are bread, though. They got out of bread.
I'm just saying, like, outside of the James Bond, which will happen every couple of years, and the Lord of the Rings stuff, let's be honest, that's still very niche. That's not something that's global mass appeal. Yes, I will watch it, but is that going to propel them to like number 3? Like to number 2? No, I don't believe so. I think variety. I think now that Warner has all of the stuff, all them cooking shows, the HGTVs, and you know all the broadcast, the CNNs, MSNBCs, and all that, and you got the HBO stuff and the big blockbuster movies and all that stuff. That's way more appealing, and that's going to be a better competition for against Netflix and Disney. So I see that being much more of something that people will be willing to pay for. And I have no problem with these companies merging and stuff because I wasn't about to sit here and pay for no 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 streaming platforms anyway. So if y'all gonna combine and hopefully bring the prices down so that they're manageable, I'm okay with that because I was only going to keep like 3 of y'all anyway. So right now, I'm good with this. Okay. And I don't see that Snyderverse thing happening. Not no time.
I got to push back, though. You said that Bond and Lord of the Rings are niche. Those are billion-dollar franchises, bro. Okay. How's that not a worldwide appeal?
I just don't think it is.
I mean, Bond is the epitome of a worldwide appeal.
Listen, I'm saying like I watch him and I like him, but right now, because when was the last time we had anything Lord of the Rings related? We've been waiting on this from Amazon for a long time. A long time. I'm just saying they're not at the level of Star Wars, Marvel, or anything else. They're not even at Harry Potter level yet because those things have been coming out more consistently. Could Lord of the Rings become bigger? Yes, especially with this new series that's coming out that costs like $1 billion per episode. So it's definitely possible that they can come back and regain that level of relevance. But right now, it's only us hardcore nerds that are excited for Lord of the Rings. The average person ain't sitting here like, I can't wait for, Gandalf to come back. That's not happening. It is very niche for now until it becomes more mainstream. If Amazon pushes it the right way and they got something good.
Think about this. They're in a good position to like, everyone wants their universe now. Everyone wants a universe. This is a great opportunity for them to have a Bond universe. Because like you said, they put Bond movies out every few years. So in between that, you can have series on Amazon. You could have a Moneypenny series. There was talk before about an independent movie with Halle Berry's character Jinx. You don't have to do the movie. You could just do a series with Jinx's character. If you might be able to get her in, even, she was one of the most popular Bond girls that was out there. If you can get her in there, I mean, you can have a series that shows the sort of the building up and the exploration, all the back stuff of one of the Bond villains. Because oftentimes we don't always get a lot of background on the Bond villains. You can have a whole series about why this particular Bond villain becomes evil, and then it has a season finale with a big old cliffhanger that drives us right into the movie.
Right on. Let me ask you this: do you think that pushes it to number 3 though? I think I'm kind of Eman on this. Like that's all good, but I mean, Warner Brothers, Discovery, whatever, they have a lot more to play with. Like, what if they want to do like a MonsterVerse like series, or you already got the Gotham series? Like, they have a lot. The Green Lantern series, Justice League, they got a lot more to play with. I think like with Amazon, you like kind of like picking from certain places. You can only do so much. You can only do so much with those, and I think like they don't have enough properties in my opinion.
That's exactly it. The way I judge,
and they just buy it.
But look,
you don't have you buy it.
Hey, anything can happen with a new acquisition, but we got to judge what they got right now. Anything could happen if new series are announced, but I ain't heard nothing about no Bond series, so that's all a whole bunch of what if stuff. What they operating with right now, what they working with right now, they write the Amazon, MGM. They in 4th at best, and that's it. Because the way I judge these things is who's going to have more opportunities to make more headlines. Disney, every show they come out with, Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision, probably Loki, every week they going to dominate the headlines. When HBO came out, every time they had a new movie coming out, it dominated the headlines for that week. Netflix, Netflix is like the number 1 marketer for Netflix stuff. People stay on there. I don't see Amazon coming out with something yet. Maybe Lord of the Rings might do that if it can catch fire, kind of like with a Game of Thrones type of appeal. But outside of that, I don't see it really grabbing it. Look how great of a show Invincible is, and that still doesn't dominate headlines. We don't see a whole bunch of articles all about Invincible, even though it's a great show. Amazon has great shows that they have. Hunters is a really good show on Amazon as well. But these things, I don't know what it is, but they just don't have enough push to get them into that 3rd place and compete with HBO Max, HGTV, broadcast network news, cable news and stuff.
I agree with you on that. They're not getting the push. I think that Amazon shows are often undermarketed because they don't. I think Amazon has so much. They don't. I kind of feel like Amazon Prime Video is sort of, it's there. They know it's going to be probably a necessary component moving into the future, but right now it's not necessary to their bottom line. I feel like if Amazon Video was sold and spun off, Amazon would do just fine. Their stock price would probably take a slight dip, and next week it would be right back in recovery mode. But you have other places that's their whole business model, and that's not it for Amazon. So I still think that they're probably going to be number 3.
All right,
and if not number 2.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see, guys.
I'll tell you what Amazon should do is they should buy Netflix.
Now, if Amazon buys Netflix, which I don't think they would do, I think that price tag is gonna be no. I mean, like their
They got
biggest
the money.
acquisition was Whole Foods, you know, and Whole Foods was like what 40 billion, I want to say, or something like that. Netflix ain't about to sell for no 40 billion. Like you gonna have to come up. I don't think they're gonna do that. But if they did,
I think Jeff Bezos could buy Amazon with just his personal wealth. I mean, could buy Netflix with his personal wealth. I think they can afford it. I think they can afford it.
I think they can afford it too.